On this episode, I am going to talk to you about a fascinating topic, and that topic is fading tattoos for a cover-up. This is not news to you. A lot of people do a couple of laser treatments, they lighten their tattoo and cover it up. And if you're watching this video, I have a funny feeling that might be you. I have done tattoo removal for 12 years now, and I am here to share my knowledge and my experiences with you to help you get a more successful, a more educated removal journey and process. Tattoo removal is filled with misconceptions, with confusions. For example, everyone has the latest technology and the best lasers, and I'm here to debunk this information with you. Today's topic is lightening tattoos for a cover-up. This is not new. I have done this personally for myself with many tattoos. I lasered half of my back, lightened it enough that I could re-tattoo it because I wasn't happy with the original tattoo. I've done it to half of my forearm, which is exactly a quarter of my arm. I lightened it all up and re-tattooed it. This is a very, very common practice. And I'm here to talk to you about that process and maybe even challenge you as to why you might be doing this. I will share my experiences with you and help inform you to allow you to make an informed and educated decision that best serves you. But why I want to challenge you is, in my experience in tattoo removal, I have seen clients want to get their cover up for the wrong reason. This very well may not be you, but let me explain. A lot of the times people aren't considering a complete removal because they're afraid or they have fear of a couple of things. And this might be the cost, it might be the time, they might be impatient. So lightening a tattoo with a couple of treatments just to cover it up is seen as an easier fix. What I want to challenge you with is why. If these reasons might be why you're considering it, if you don't genuinely really want that cover-up tattoo, if it's a band-aid fix, lightening for a cover-up may not be the best solution for you. Look, if you want that new tattoo and it is the tattoo of your dreams and that is the motivation, then fair enough, that's fine. This may be irrelevant for you. But if you are wanting to lighten a tattoo and get anything over it, just tattoo whatever, something cool, something that doesn't mean much, just get it done for the outcome. This is a somewhat dangerous situation. And I say this because I have helped clients achieve this in the past, and 5-6 years later, they come back to me and they're like, why did I get this? And you know what? I'm speaking from personal experience. I feel the same way. I lightened up my forearm because I wanted what was there gone, tattooed anything over it, and 5 or 6 years later, I no longer want this satanic, gothic church thing that I got for no reason. I decided to tattoo over it because that was just a quick fix. I don't want you to feel like you're being judged because you're not. I'm speaking from my own experiences. When clients lighten tattoos to cover them up, it's not always for the best reasons. I want to go back to the topic of money and time, and a real reason why a lot of people will consider lightening their tattoo for a cover-up is because they do not want to commit to a complete removal. I understand a complete removal takes longer, it costs more money, it hurts more with more treatments. This is inevitable, yes, but I need you to think about the end result. Think about yourself in 10 years' time. Would you be glad that you made the commitment and started that process and saw it through to the end? If not, if you want that new tattoo, awesome, that's great. Just be aware as to why you're having this thought process. Why are you considering the cover-up tattoo? Something that you need to know is when you cover up a tattoo, that cover-up generally has to be bigger or darker. Unless, of course, you laser it, which is what we're talking about now, a couple of laser treatments to lighten it. Then you can get a pretty successful cover-up. You would be very surprised as to how many people do this process. I would say 50% of my clients that come in the clinic for tattoo removal by me are getting their tattoos lightened to put a new tattoo over it. The other 50% are biting the bullet. They're committing for the long haul, which is to get that complete removal. I often find it's a slightly different thought process, and I don't want to say that they're more mature or older, but I just find the people that want them completely gone have a different aura where they've sort of outgrown tattoos and they're like, that old me's in the past. Where the clients that are lightening for cover-ups definitely still love tattoos. Clearly, that's why you're considering getting a new one. But I just want to challenge you. Let me ask why. I hope you're getting it because you want it, not because it is the easiest way to get rid of that existing tattoo. And the reason I say this, I don't want you to get 5-10 years down the track like I did with my arm and go, man, why did I do this? Now I want this removed. Do you understand? Guys, I want to hear about your stories. Tell me about your cover-ups, tell me about your success stories and maybe the not so successful stories. This industry has confusion and misconceptions, and I am here to share everything I can with you. So there's a pinned comment below. I want you to reply to that comment, ask me your questions, tell me your success or your horror stories. I'm here to help and I will answer everything that you ask. If you are contemplating and considering getting a cover-up, I do want you to think about the result. If you cover that tattoo with what people call a blast over, if they're just going to tattoo something dark and heavy and big over the top of it, I need you to know from a tattoo removal point of view that you are getting twice the ink, twice the saturation. So if one day you want that cover-up tattoo removed, you quite literally have 2 tattoos on top of each other with twice as much ink that can easily take 15, 20, 25 treatments. I need you to think what the ultimate goal is, and I'm not necessarily talking about the ultimate goal right now. This world of instant gratification, instant fixes, instant everything. You can get food delivered to your door. You can get everything in a second, in the palm of your hand in a second. It is important to think about why, and I mean really why, you are considering the cover-up. Is it to avoid more tattoo removal treatments? Is it to avoid the time or the money? Just have a really good think about it, and this will help you govern the cover-up section of tattoo removal. I don't want you to spend more time and more money if you don't actually want it completely gone. You might be getting a cover-up for one of the best reasons there is, but you also might be getting a cover-up because you are fearful or you don't want to commit, and that is a scary space where the more you tattoo, more ink into your skin, down the track, if you want that removed, you are in a much bigger pile of problems. I hope I have given you something valuable to think about. I'm here to help, and I just want to share my experiences that getting a cover-up, although it fixes some issues, I need to make sure, you need to make sure that you're getting that cover-up for the right reason and not creating a bigger problem down the track. If I gave you value, if I made you think, if I taught you something from today's episode, I want you to watch something. My latest video, I did a topic which was eyebrow tattoo removal. This is incredibly important to watch and to learn the tips that I teach you if you are considering eyebrow tattoo removal, or if that is a topic you are interested in. Tattoo removal for cosmetic eyebrows is a very tricky space, and there is some very valuable knowledge in there for you. Please find the playlist below in the description. You will find my whole library of super important educational topics to help you through your tattoo removal process.